Boom, 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 boom. What's up, guys? That's me, Token Vaping. So today's juice review is going to be, as you can see right there, that is the Working Man's Vape. I had the chance to meet the main guy behind the scenes, the creator, owner, operator, by the name of Joe. Now, I'm not going to go into full detail on his full name and everything like that, just out of respect for privacy. But Joe is probably one of the most, in first impression, probably one of the most laid back, really friendly, easy to talk to people I got a chance to meet at the expo. But once you spend a few minutes talking to him, you can instantly tell the passion that he has for this, the seriousness that he has for this, the dedication that he puts into this. I mean, just in talking with him for a few minutes, you can instantly tell how much of himself he puts into this. I mean, it's more than just the passion. It's the love that he has for the company, his line, the passion that he has for vaping, things like that. I mean, it's really impressive, and I am truly honored to have had a chance to get to talk with him for a few minutes. Now, as I said, it is called the Working Man's Vape. If you go to the website at theworkingmansvape.com, it does have his full line of juice flavors. He's got many, many flavors to choose from. You also can acquire apparel, like I was lucky enough to, like a hat like this. And you ready for it? Ready? Bam! Right there. It's a hoodie, and it's a zip up, and it is comfortable as all get out. So definitely check that out as well. But we are focusing on flavors, and this is a first vape, first review. Now, these are made in Lebanon, Oregon, and they do use an ISO 5 clean lab facility, so you can instantly tell that he takes this very, very seriously to make sure that it is as high quality and high premium as possible. He does offer a 0, 3, 6, and 12, and this is one of his bottles. As you can tell by the glare on it, there is a full body plastic seal with the perforation as well in here. So he is also really, really up to date on security and safety as well for that. But this is their label. They do have the warning and ingredient labeling in here. It is the name of the company, the Working Man's Vape. They do all have separate little back pictures on the logos, which I think is kind of cool. I mean, it just adds a little something different to it as well. This one is called the Captain. So the background on this is a boat, and it is a 70-30 mixture, which is written right in here. And this is a 30 ml bottle. But now, here's the thing. This one is a 6. So I am going to do a first vape, first review. It is going to be a bit potent for me. As you all know, I do vape at 3. So bear with me here a little bit, and I will get through that as best I can. Now, this one here is a cereal with a creamy finish on it. Now, if you're going to think cereal, the Captain, I already, like most people, there's a cereal that I instantly think of in my head. So we're going to see if it tastes like that. So we're going to go ahead and do a vape. And as I freshly wicked on my build, as always, my cotton of choice. Yep, you're right. Bam. Texas Tough Cotton. I just enjoy it. It works really well for me. It's durable. Doesn't have a super strong cottony taste to it on a first vape, so I'm a firm believer and supporter of that. So on Instagram, if you want to check it out, it's Texas Tough Cotton. So I'm going to go ahead and bust the perforation right in here like that. And there's a plastic bottle. So now, regardless of anything else, as I'm doing this and explaining what I smell, what I taste, what I vape, it's just my opinion. I'm not trying to impose it on anybody. I'm not trying to make you feel that way if you don't. Everybody's taste preference is different. So all I'm trying to do is just give you a bit more information to go off of for the particular flavor, just to see maybe, you don't have a chance to run down to your local shop to check it out or sample it. So I'm just trying to make it a little bit easier so that you can have something to go off of other than just the way it looks, because obviously I don't have smell-o-vision, so that's not going to help you any. Just take it for what it is, and I'm just trying to help as many people as I can. So there's that. So I'm going to go ahead and twist this open. And, yep, there you go. It's got a little mini nozzle nub on it, so it does make dripping onto your RDA a lot easier. Now, in some tanks, that nozzle tip is still going to be a little thick, but they do make unicorn bottles that you can, well, just in general, you can get a unicorn bottle and just put this into. So kind of has the smell that I was expecting it to. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and drip this up. Now, like I said, bear with me here because I do normally vape a 3. This being a 6, this is going to be a bit more potent than what I'm used to. So we will go from there, and I will try not to overly power hit it like I normally do because I don't want to nick myself out before I get a chance to fully appreciate and taste the flavor. Since it also is a 70/30, I do run into the possibility that this may hit me a bit harder, whether it's the nicotine or a throat hit, more than I prefer or more than I'm expecting. So again, first vape, first review, first opinion, everything else, so you get to join me for this. So I'm going to go ahead and just give this a quick little pre-burn, get the juice going through my cotton. Go ahead and juice this up a little bit more. And we are good to go for vape. So I'm going to go ahead and cap this up. And as always, if you watch my reviews, I do vape at about 75 watts. So this is the Captain from the Working Man's Vape. Remember, it's a 6. So just bear with me here. Oh yeah, that definitely... that hit. Wow, that is definitely a harder throat hit than I was prepared for. Again, it also is twice the nicotine that I'm used to vaping, so you just have to forgive me and bear with me here. So I'm gonna say obviously the throat hit is a bit harder than what I'm used to, but again, it's also because of the higher nicotine. So if you do vape a 6, this should be right up your alley. This should be normal. Now, the undertone on this flavor is really nice from what I can get out of this. I definitely enjoy when something's supposed to have a creamy or a milky finish to it. The undertone of it definitely has that creaminess to that. So that's supposed to emulate the milk of the cereal. So I definitely attribute this more to you know, after you've put the cereal in the bowl, milk into the bowl, and then it's sat for a second as you're eating it, you know, about halfway through the bowl to the end. That's the flavor profile that I get out of this. It's definitely, it's got the heavier mixture of the milky cream with the cereal more so than it is a dry cereal, which I do prefer the creamier finish on the cereal flavors. Now the cereal part of it, from what I can get, and again, it is a little rougher. Now I will, to be fair, I am going to vape this. I'm going to thin this out a little bit with some VG to try to tone down the nicotine so that I can get a little bit more of the flavor out of it. But for what I'm getting so far out of that cereal, it does have, you know, when you think of the Captain and it's attributed to cereal, there really is only one cereal you can think of. I definitely do get that taste. Now it's not as fruity as the berry version. It's more of just a regular Captain cereal, which is really cool to me because that's one that most people don't touch on. They usually always go for the over berry and the over fruity type cereal flavors. So to have one that's more mellow but has a sweetness to it is actually really nice. Okay. Now, I don't know, honestly, I don't know if it's going to be because the nicotine is a bit harder. I do get a slight little berryness to it, but that might be more mental than anything. I do get the cereal aspect, and I definitely get the creaminess to that. So overall, it is a pretty solid, good cereal flavor. The nicotine just is a bit much for me. But like I said, I'm going to thin this out a little bit. I will try it out before I upload this video. I do have a notation that I can put into the comments to let you know a little bit better. But I will put that into the little box down on the bottom, which is underneath the red subscribe button if you feel so kind to click that for me. But Working Man's Vape, Joe, it was a true honor and privilege to have met you. I'm glad that I had a chance to talk with you a little bit. The passion and the drive that you personified to me was just nothing but admirable. So I thank you so much for this opportunity. Guys, as always, check it out, theworkingmansvape.com, Instagram and Facebook, and you can definitely email them and they are pretty good about getting back to you as soon as possible. As always, I'm Token Vaping. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest. Anything that I can do to further enhance your vaping experience to make it more enjoyable for you, that's the main goal that I keep with this. That's what drives me to do what I do. So if there's any type of video that you're looking for, a specific line that you're looking for, hit me up, let me know. I will do everything I can to accommodate you as best I can. All I want to do is help more people realize the enjoyment there is to vaping. So until next time, always remember, vape on, vape strong, and have a good night.